kick. All I be just kicking. I had to drink something before I drink. Harper. Don't. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today, everybody was just asking me to do a story time. But I put a poll on Instagram and I was like, what video do you want to see? And there are people vote for story time and pranks, but pranks will come in after. But yeah. So today I'm going to tell all our story time on my face fight. So let me just get into the video because I know this video is interesting. So
I rather chat to myself. The last somebody me want chat to is them. I'm so unique, I'm magnificent. My boy can't stop me, I've got no best.
So earlier I used to go Princestown East Secondary, and you know I had a little gangbang, so my gangbang, and I had real cousins going to school too. So you know, girl, just stand up by the little walkie ting with my little gangbang, big up all you. And so that time the school was giving real trouble because the AC was giving trouble now, boy. So like it had this foreman, like foreman is now coming to school. All of yes, I'll be a fuck dog. Let me just do game. Let me just get you know, dog. So like the office right down. It's like I really do not explain all of that, but like the office was like right there, which part we were standing up. I know it had the higher forms, I know the higher forms was when they play the gang and bang too, so like they had their own gang bang. So like it had this certain individual who feel, you know, running shit and saying, you know, in the school she's this big talk thing. So they had an incident between the Form 1 and my cousin Arbor, so like the T-square ruler thing. She take it and she did pelt my cousin or something like that, dog, and I was like, we should do a phone thing and then she take this T-square and put it in trade. But I think that was my cousin T-square or something. And all kind of back and all. So like I was gonna ask my cousin what happened and saying me and my gang bang because the gang bang, you know, the gang bang always teen now. So like we asked my cousin what was going on and thing, and she let me know that girl chushy thing and hit you with this and thing. And looking at back and then the foreman reeling up and talking about she can't do nothing, she had more ass than we, and she was raising up she skate and showing me she tights and hair, dog. So I didn't even know what was going on. But that time the school was getting in trouble and the AC, you know, it had was to fix, and school used to over early. Like we go to school like for 8, I think it's 8. And then school over in 10 something a.m. or either lunchtime or something like that used to go on, right? So yeah. After all and that now, you know, the higher gang bang come and say, girl, are they taking that? She say, hey, she not Hannah, the girl say you come to school for man. And then she tell my next friend, she said you come to school to taste box lunch chicken. So she was just calling all kind of names, like telling me that we come to school to do this and come to school to do that, and anytime she see me she go hit me and da. But I rank it up there and you know you're not taking that. You know you're not taking that. I was not that long talk thing. I said if she want war, let me do war thing. It had certain individuals was like stay and stay in where I helped to jump up, but I never really see them jump in the fight. But like, hold on. And after we went to the cafeteria and all, because they were the assembly used to, you know, thing. So like now everybody laying the girl know everybody don't hear what was going on now because the bigger gang bang going and spread everything. All of them gonna fight, and you know how school is. So I'm gonna tell everybody and the girl like she find out. And when she find out now the girl like she hiding and she started crying in line and all kind of thing, and the dean get to find out. And after the dean, the principal, after the principal, the teachers, and then everybody got to know. Every single body got to know. Then now everybody got to leave after assembly and they decide to call all our name on the mic. There was like Hannah, ching ching, bing bing, ding ding, wing wing, all that. Stay after assembly. And I was like, wait, everything on the. And then after the dean was holding the girl, like hugging, she like hugging she now, but and everybody just was there. So like, one of my girls, big up you, one of my girls, dog, she was telling the dean I thought he was a man, she and thing, and they like they settled on that scene. So we wasn't even gonna fight again though. Although we wasn't gonna fight. We done make up we man, we wasn't gonna hit nobody, we wasn't gonna fight nothing and thing leave that just right? Cause she in 4 months too, so boom shot. And to know the gating, there's close the cafeteria with everybody know government school dog. When it have a gating, it's close cafeteria. The thing was like so small, so like they had a little space now. So the gate was in front of me, but my gate was behind. She now, but so like so now. The gate was taking long to walk all day. She was taking real long to walk. She was walking like I don't know what was going on, but she had shit in she bottom or something. Dog, she was walking real slowly. I tell her, dog. So she walking now. So my friend tell she, hurry up and walk now, girl. And she turned around. She started to give my friend talk and thing. She now, you come in. And who say to do that? Who say to do that? Nobody give she permission to do that. Nobody never say, girl, you could yell at me, you could yell at she, you could yell at anybody. Nobody never tell she do that. Nobody never give she permission to do that. Why you do that? Sis, why you do that? What? It's the same thing I doesn't understand. She gonna do that and whole thing started. She grabbed my friend by she shoot and my friend started cough up. My friend started itchy some cough in she face. Like sit down. She started itchy some kind of dog. I don't even know how to explain that. And then everybody, I don't know how they reach out and no way everybody started running in the cafeteria. I know school over here, but I don't know how they reach back in the school. Everybody started running the cafeteria now, so you get far back, so they're like, and have a circle there. And everybody should not talk about all 5 half circles. All 5 half circles. So it had a circle, right? It literally had a circle with a girl in it, and she was getting beat, and I really didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what was to do. I was so confused. I was feeling sorry for this. Where I wasn't feeling sorry for she at all because she looked for that. I never thought she come and play she bad up and say, though you can't tell me though, you can't come and you don't know me out and nowhere, you don't know we out and nowhere, you come into violence. You see, like, why you doing me that, sis? Don't do me that, sis. Don't ever do me that. Don't behave yourself. Facts. Relax. Dog. So after that, my cousin jumped in now, because she always happen. So my cousin started hit. She saw me, Ting, action, slow mo, ting. And I just stay stand up watching everything. But when I see my cousin start to get licks, that would trip me off. I started to trip off though because the girl started rap like she like a wild cat, like them first cat. She started do a kind of wildness, and I wasn't on that dog, and I couldn't take on that. So a girl had also jumping, so I strapped my bag on my back tight as possible, right? It had a table in where instead of the cafeteria table, so I stand up on that, tie my shoes, make sure my shoes tight while I was rocking a hard shell. And them Adidas with the hard shell thing, I was surely. But like I was rocking one in that also, that ground kick real hard. So I tightened my shoes real tight. I make sure my shoes tight on my foot I tell them all of that though. And I stand up and I just jump. I stand up on the table and I just jump in the circle so long. And I jump in, I hold it again, I start to cuff shot, I start to just don't. I can't show the reaction, but I hit you some kind of dog. When I don't do that now, sis fall on my gun, she fall on butuk. But I don't know, she don't fall on now. I stoop down, low to she, and I hold she by she face so, and I just cuff it. She was like, don't do that. Do that. I just talk, everything I say, I hit she. So if I say, I just hit she, I was like, don't do that. Don't do. And I just cuff it. She straightened she face dog, and I end up making she nose bridge break. And to be honest, it had all of my girls, all of we had same length of hair. So all of we had the same hairstyle. So like, and some of we had the same bag too. So like, they don't know who was fighting about because we just resemble in a kind of way. Like we was like dog. They couldn't tell who and who was fighting dog. It's just two of the girls that had two different hairstyles now, but so like I never get in trouble. But like, let me tell you that scene after. So after that, all in all now, when I done cuff she out now, she lie down on the ground now, she holding she face. When she done holding she face, my sister they hold my skirt and rip my skirt. I wasn't on that. So you know what I started to do? You know my shoes tighten. I never tighten my shoes for nothing. I didn't tighten my shoes for nothing. My shoes already tightened. So you know, I started to kick out her face, kick she up all over. Just kicking her. They started kick she up. She get real kick on it. And then I see everybody started to do that same thing I was doing. Them tighten their shoes and come and kick. All of it just kicking dog. And you know the bigger, you know the people that set up all of this stand up there and giggling and laughing. And after all and now dean coming, teachers coming, everything coming. So you know the girls started dog. Before I even run dog, he didn't hold my dog and I cuff him up in the face and I break his glasses dog. He didn't hold man, I started cuff him up in the face too. He got cuffed and he never even got to see my face good. Because he didn't even know who was fighting though, because all I was looking to see. So then after he just started to run. When she started to run, she run out the gate to go by school. They catch one of my friend, the handcuff, she ting, and he got hold in me. I just started to slap that guy and I run dog and we gone in the town, you know, so that's what we had to do. We never obsessed, but we eat. Ting. Then after I come home, I never get in trouble. My friend get in trouble, but to be honest with you, and we was waiting. Dog, what really went on here? So I think we was waiting for my friend because she was in the police station. No, she was in school and she mother had us come to school and thing, and we was waiting for she to turn, and I think that was going to the police station and kind of thing. I think something like that will happen. And we was just eating and waiting and to hear what was going on and thing. And after I come home and I let my mother know I fight and thing, and my mother was like, you're going to trouble, you get suspension. I was never going to call. I was like, nah, I never get catch. And after that dog, the next day now we got in the school, them taking them, the girl pointing fingers, because remember she was seeing me coughing. So she mother come in school and she was like, what she said? She was like, look, all of them that beat me and thing, and she daughter and she mother was like, she started girl and all kind of things. I can't even remember what she started to say, but she started girl and all kind of how about she daughter and this and that. And then my friend was like, don't make me beat you and your daughter and thing, and blah, blah, blah. But I didn't get in trouble anyhow. But that is the end of the story. So like, your girl picked up a 4-1, but she looked for that. Don't come around me though. You don't know me all time. You don't know me all time. No way. You don't know me all time. No way. There's the thing I just can't understand though. When I tell people I'm ignorant and I real high temper, they just take my far joke. But when they really see me act up, they just back and they just take the time. But you don't know me out of nowhere and you're coming around me, girl, so spat. You need to relax. You need to hold up, take your time. But yeah, this is the end of the video. All I was asking for this video, so like, comment and subscribe and make sure to share because I wasn't going to do this, okay? So